channel that you choose, we're coming back to YouTube. Make sure you turn on the notifications because they back on the shadow ban. Always hating. Stay to the end so you can find out how you can win a free Xbox, PlayStation. Details are waiting. What do you think? That sound good? I'm going to roll with that one. It's your favorite local, especially after I done spoke. Support the real again. Get rid of the fake, the F you to the industry. How do you fight back? It's simple. All you got to do is just press subscribe. Then join the movement over there on Instagram at CEDDYNASH, one word. That's where you and I can stay in contact. Plus, I'm going to personally follow you back, like your pictures and all that. To the crew, that's the truth. With the visionaries. Dababy reportedly told the police he fired a gun in Miami. Now, new details are emerging after it's revealed that the Miami Beach police were questioning Dababy regarding a shooting on Monday, May 31st, that injured 2 people, one critically. The incident happened outside of Prime 112 in Miami Beach, and according to reporter Andy Slater, Dababy told police that he did fire off at least 1 round and that it was in self-defense. Slater tweeted, Slater scoop, Dababy fired off at least 1 round outside Prime 112 in Miami Beach. Police sources say the rapper told cops he did it in self-defense. A senior law enforcement officer tells me that the rapper wisdom is also being questioned in connection with the shooting. If we run it back down real quick, the Miami Beach Police Department reported that Dababy question over shooting took place, blah, 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 and then it's unclear or the situation was happening outside of the popular South Beach Steakhouse, Prime 112. Ernesto Rodriguez told the New York Daily News, I'm unable to confirm with many of the individuals, blah, 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 blah. All right, real quick, man. I want y'all to really take this street code shit and stop applying it to everything. Because for some of y'all internet cats, y'all gonna say what? That's snitching, right? Let's keep it real. If you talking to the police, that's snitching, ain't it? Say what you won't, say what you will. But is it snitching when you got to say something? Now, I'm going to be honest about it. Dababy, and I said this shit months ago. Because I said it months ago when the old white dude got knocked out trying to, boss up on him and shit like that. Sometimes, because it don't be. It don't be what you do, it be the perception given to you that motherfuckers gonna test. I remember Dababy out there in Atlanta and everything like that. He didn't tap in. I ain't tapping in and nothing like that. Okay. Don't even know them cats could have blew your whole shit down. Instead of using your words like, okay, yeah, all right, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that shit, blah, blah, blah. But you didn't take that shit that way. I would have told cats, turn them cameras off and the whole shit. But instead, what you did was you took it another route. Now, I personally will admit, I like Dababy. He remind me of one of them hood niggas that, you know what I'm saying, if you say something slick, he gonna break your whole jaw sideways. And would I say that Dababy snitched and anything like that? Nah. But would I say Dababy shouldn't have said shit to the police? Absolutely. I'm not saying nothing without my goddamn, what is it called? Lawyer present. And my lawyer doing all the talking. You can go sit your ass down for a minute and all that shit and everything like that and let your lawyer do the talking for you. That's why we get the lawyers. So based on street code, technically he did break street code. Now he could have sat up there and Nah. That ain't happen. I shot back. I don't know who was shooting or nothing like that, but my life was in danger. And I had to shoot back. Cause y'all know that's how he be doing his interviews and shit. That's how that Vlad shit was. With the headphones poking all out and all that. But there's a bigger problem going on. And it ain't with Dababy. What? It's with the whole state of Florida. That's how Florida's like a F without the goddamn bottom line sticking out. Nigga, it is up everywhere in Florida. If I'm lying, think about this. Jacksonville's turned the hell up. That's Northwest Florida. Tallahassee, turned up. That's, well, technically Jacksonville would be Northeast Florida. Tallahassee would be Northwest Florida. You go a little bit south down that 75 to Tampa, it's turned up. You go to Orlando, you already know Orlando at war with Orlando. Then down there in Broward and all that and everything like, cuz it's turned up. Y'all need to get the hell out of Florida. The whole state is Chicago. The whole state. And you want to know why I'm saying this shit, bro? You got to stand your ground, which don't really get applied to black people. I don't know who told y'all the bullshit and sold y'all the lie, really. But at the same time, cuz, at the same time, there's hella stories that just happened this week. If it would have happened in goddamn, what is it called? In Illinois, it would have happened in Chicago, it would have made national news. This shit that's happening in Florida about to start making national news. They about to leave cold-ass Illinois, even though I know summer's about to get hot and everything like that. Shootouts at the cookouts and everything like that. You get your cheap-ass tickets to the goddamn White Sox games and shit like that and everything like that. I know the Cubs is out there, but shit. The Cubs, that's the Cubs town. But if you want some good-ass seats and everything like that, take your ass outside and go watch them goddamn Chicago White Sox. I'm going to show y'all something, and I don't think y'all going to like it. And this is just from over the weekend. You want to see something? Y'all want to see a dead body? Watch this.
It truly was the Wild Wild West and an incredible shootout.
Two rival gangs, one from Winter Haven, the other from Haines City, turning a quiet Polk County neighborhood into a battle of bullets.
And it's going to stop. And if it takes locking them up for a very long time to keep the neighborhood safe, we're prepared to do that.
Deputies started by locking up three teenagers, Tyrone Berry, Deshaun Williams, and Zadarian Outsey. Sheriff Grady Judd says Outsey's brother was murdered on Sunday.
He was in his car in the city of Haines City.
According to the sheriff, Outsey wanted revenge. Investigators say on Wednesday, he, Berry, and Williams put on ski masks, got into a car they'd stolen earlier in the day, and searched for their targets. We're told that a little before 8 p.m., they pulled up to four people outside a home on Fern Road in Winter Haven, and one of the teens opened fire from the car. The sheriff says Kevin Marcel fired back.
Now we have a gunfight going on in the middle of the street.
The bullets hit a passenger and the driver, who lost control of the car. Deputies say the teenagers tried to get away, but deputies already had them surrounded.
He's 17, he's 18, he's 19. They're young men. To me, they're kids.
The sheriff says the violence between these two gangs recently spiked.
Between March and May, we've had 16 drive-by shootings and or running gun battles between suspects and vehicles.
And he hopes these arrests start to calm things down.
We had innocent people's houses and cars shot, but no one injured.
Before an innocent bystander gets caught in the crossfire. In Polk County, Aaron Mesmer, Fox 13 News.
All right, Aaron, thank you. All three teenagers are facing a series of charges, including 4 counts of attempted murder.
Right now at 5:30, casino chaos in Miami when a shootout suddenly breaks out in the parking lot. The bullets were flying in the valet area of the Casino Miami on 37th Avenue.
And now we're seeing new video of that crazy gun battle. Local 10's Amy Viteri live with the latest on the investigation. Amy.
Well, Louis, as you know, this all started a few blocks away, and that video is hard to believe. Somebody opening fire in the middle of a crowded street, an innocent bystander among those shot, and now cell phone video showing witnesses rushing to help. A stream of gunshots outside Casino Miami Thursday evening, followed by this white car rolling backwards, door open, knocking over a stop sign and crashing into a pole.
It sounded like more than 20, 30 shots.
It started several blocks away. Surveillance video obtained by the Miami Herald shows a man hanging out the window of a moving black car, firing repeatedly despite the busy street.
A black sedan was chasing the white sedan on the roadway. There was actually somebody hanging out of the black sedan just shooting. This is in broad daylight.
Those bullets finding unintended targets. A bystander sitting in traffic was shot. Cell phone video shows witnesses rushing to help bandage his bleeding arm. Police say the driver of this white car was also shot. The passenger grazed by a bullet.
He goes into the valley. There's another vehicle following him, but they were shooting out at each other.
Irene Valentin was outside the casino and says she had already heard several shots when she started recording. Watch as her video shows that dark car pulling away, still firing shots.
And as he was backing up, the other one comes out and he just keeps shooting and shooting at the white vehicle.
Everybody out now! Inside the casino, a panicked evacuation.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, everybody evacuate the building now.
Fire rescue transporting 2 of the gunshot victims to the hospital as police look for the people in that black car.
You could be driving with your family down the street and here you see somebody hanging out of a vehicle just shooting. And these are multiple shots.
So crews took 2 people to the hospital, police telling us they are expected to recover. Police also telling us they believe at least 2 people were in that black sedan, though they say it's possible there were more. They are looking for information about who those people are. So if you have that and you wish to remain anonymous, you can call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS. We are live in Miami tonight. Amy Viteri, Local 10 News.
He called us frantic, telling us he had been shot, that it hurts, and he loves us.
We are staying on top of a developing story from overnight. A mass shooting at a banquet hall in northwest Miami-Dade. 2 people killed, more than 20 others hurt. Good evening, I'm Brooke Schaefer. Thank you so much for joining us. We're told of those wounded, 3 of them are in critical condition. We have team coverage for you tonight on this mass shooting. We start with CBS 4's Ted Scouten, who has been on this story since it broke. He joins us live now from the scene with the very latest. Ted?
Good evening, Brooke. The Miami-Dade Police Director is calling the gunmen in this case cold-blooded murderers. I want you to let this sink in. Up to 25 people were shot here early this morning, up to 25. Take a look at the scene right here. Lots of shell casings on the ground. Investigators believe more than 100 shots were fired in less than a minute. It's also been a very painful night for a family that showed up here this afternoon looking for some answers.
They taking your brother! They took your brother! They took your brother!
A distraught father telling us his son was one of the people killed in a mass shooting early Sunday morning.
My son is laid there. I need to hold him. I need to hold him.
Cell phone video shows the chaotic moments after the bullets stopped flying outside El Mula Banquet Hall. Up to 25 people were hit. 2 were killed on the scene.
It was like pop, 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 and it kept going, and then it stopped for a little bit, and then it went a little bit more, and then it stopped.
People who live nearby heard the barrage of gunfire about 12:30 in the morning near Northwest 67th Avenue on Miami Gardens Drive. A senior law enforcement source tells CBS 4 News that several gunmen sat in a white Nissan Pathfinder SUV in the parking lot for up to 40 minutes, appearing to wait for a concert to end.
They said that some guys came from 3 guys that they noticed with hoodies, and they just started shooting up the area for whatever reason.
Angelica Green's son and nephew were hit, caught in the crossfire. Sources tell us not only did the 3 gunmen open fire, but that people in the crowd fired back. Police found at least 100 rounds. We also saw cars left behind with bullet holes. Rapper Spitta was performing. The flyer for the event said it was an album release party. Artist Fopak took the stage too. Investigators believe one of the rappers was hit in the ankle.
During the concert, patrons were standing outside of the business when a white SUV pulled up, where 3 subjects stepped out of the vehicle with assault rifles and handguns and began shooting indiscriminately into the crowd, of which we believe is a targeted act of gun violence.
Investigators are still searching for a motive and are reviewing the social media accounts for both rappers to see if they were engaged in any feuds or threats that might shed light on who was responsible.
This is a despicable act of gun violence, a cowardly act. This type of gun violence has to stop. Every weekend it's the same thing. This is targeted. This is definitely not random.
And a live look back here at the scene. Police have been here all day for more than 18 hours. They are still quite busy out here. Again, 2 people killed, 3 in extremely critical condition. 17 are still in the hospital at this point. Up to 25 people were hit with bullets. Meanwhile, if you have any information investigators would like to hear from you, you can call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS. Also, the owner of Camping World, who is from South Florida, added $100,000 to the reward, saying he wants to do something to help the community today. Live in Northwest Miami-Dade, Ted Scouten.
Y'all expect me to keep it real? Because you know that I will. I do this daily, baby. Check out the Nightly Nash podcast. Also, streaming music, Ceddy Nash Music, if you have not. And if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, why the hell not? Honestly, because you want to win that free Xbox, or you want to win the PS5, or whatever the hell, the tickets to a concert or sporting event or anything like that. Or we could give it to you in a gift card. Either way that goes. This is how you win. Be an active subscriber, like, comment, and share the videos. The more that you do this, the more you increase your chance to win. It's that simple, that fine, that well. May the best person win. We definitely keep a lookout. I have people who actually take tallies, take notes, and look at all this stuff. Because honestly, it's kind of hard for me just to do every goddamn thing, right? But either way that go, man. Make sure you comment and like, be an active subscriber and stuff like that, because I can see all of this stuff. It's called YouTube Studios. I check y'all out on the next video. Also, we'll put the playlist in the comments if you just want the videos to stream down. Check out the next video. Check out the last video. Thank you.